If you're planning a budget-friendly holiday to Europe but don't know where to go, then you're in the right place, because in this video, we'll be going over the top most unusual yet extremely beautiful places you can spend your holiday without breaking the bank. So sit tight and buckle up as we take you on a virtual journey through some of the rarest gems to get the best out of your holiday. Without further ado, let's begin. Alentejo, Portugal. For the past few years, Alentejo has been the top spot for visitors traveling to Portugal, even though you can argue that Lisbon has long been touted as the country's epicenter. However, Alentejo is preferred by the locals and is quite underrated. The city's coastal towns provide rugged beaches, nature reserves, and several restaurants that entice the most loyal Lisbonites. And with no major hotel complexes ruining the cliffside views, restaurants are generally filled with locals. And priced for them too. So if you have a great taste for food, and wouldn't mind giving your taste buds a real treat with some of the delicious cuisines that the wonderful city of Alentejo has to offer, then by all means, book a ticket down here. Oh, and before I forget, most campsites have free access to a swimming pool and simple, smart bedrooms at no cost more than they would at a hostel. Naxos, Greece. Now, if you're really not particular about taking a special cuisine tour in Alentejo, Portugal, or you're not particularly wowed by the wonderful cliffside view, then I suggest you check out this next location, which many people call a better holiday alternative to the famous luxury island Santorini. The island I'm talking about is called Naxos, and it is said to be the largest of all encircling islands in Greece. It has tons of beautiful beaches, is extremely family-friendly, and is also pretty easy to find your way around. At least better than you would at Santorini. And look, I'm not denying the fact that Santorini is a great place to spend any holiday, but I do feel Naxos is a better alternative because it's less expensive and has some awesome perks. For example, Naxos has some pretty lit restaurants you can dine at with a ton of fun stuff for all ages. One such activity is to check out the ancient Temple of Apollo. This one is quite hard to miss as it sits near the entrance of the port. Walking out to it is easy, and it also offers great views of the sea. Another activity that makes it slightly more fun than Santorini, in my opinion, is the trip to the mysterious Naxos Castle. This castle was built in the 13th century and is famously known for its 3 big mysterious gates. But just so you know, only 2 of those gates are still in existence. Now moving away from Greece, the next one we have is Vilnius, Lithuania. According to some travel websites, Vilnius, Lithuania is the cheapest city break in Europe. This awesome city has a boisterous pub culture that inevitably leads to a lively party scene. There are plenty of B&Bs in the UNESCO-protected Old Town, from where you can explore the Gothic Renaissance and splendid architecture in the area. Some of the architecture I personally feel you should check out include the Vilnius Home B&B and the Myram Yoga House. Located south of Scandinavia, the often bypassed Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are cooler in summer than Europe's big hitters, which can be uncomfortably hot in peak season. Next on our list is Brașov, Transylvania, Romania. Now, a cheaper alternative to Romania's capital, Bucharest, which is still by European standards incredibly good value, is the city Brașov. Brașov is surrounded by the scenic Carpathian Mountains, which give spectacular views of the brick-red rooftops in the area. Whilst local tour operators provide a free walking tour around the area every morning at 10:30 a.m., setting off the little walk from the fountain in Piața Strafului, and also giving you the chance to pick up the local delicacy that consists of a spit, roasted, sugar-coated chimney cake, also known as curtuș colac. This helps you maintain your energy levels and can be gotten from the stall nearby. Sofia, Bulgaria. Not only is Bulgaria considered the cheapest all-around holiday destination in Europe, but the country is also home to some of the world's cheapest ski resorts. Bulgaria's capital, Sofia, is just over 10 kilometers away from the Vitocia Mountains, which provide impressive winter conditions for snow bunnies and cost a fraction of the price of resorts in France or Italy. Wine and Bulgarian beers are notoriously cheap, and downtown Sofia is known for its high-energy party atmosphere. Entry to clubs is rarely above $15, with live DJ sets and late-night events at Maze or Culture Beat. So if you want to party wild on a ridiculously low budget, then I recommend Sofia. Valletta, Malta. Small in size but big in stature, Malta's elegant gold and hued capital is one of the most compact city break destinations in Europe. Clocking up over 300 days of sunshine each year, Valletta is Europe's sunshine city, and Malta's tiny capital makes an ideal city break for those in search of a warm weather escape. A city that was once dilapidated is now a hub of design hotels and buzzing bars, with a packed calendar of cultural events. This modest and beautiful city wears its fascinating history with pride, and you should also know that Valletta is in between the extraordinarily elaborate St. John's Co-Cathedral and the achingly moderate Parliament building. You could easily cross from one end of the city to the other in less than half an hour, so if you're here for a few days, the island's intoxicating countryside and the coast are literally begging to be explored. Gothenburg, Sweden. Stockholm's easygoing little sister, Gothenburg, still flies under the radar for most city breakers around the world. For the past 4 years, this port city on the southwestern coast of Sweden has been crowned the most sustainable destination in the world. More than half of its public transport network runs off renewable energy, and its ahead-of-the-curve restaurants hone in on zero waste. It might also interest you to know that the black lobsters plucked from the waters here are considered the best in the world. Ethical fashion stores fill the wide boulevards, and even the rides at the world-famous Liseberg amusement park are powered by wind energy. It's the perfect nature hybrid, and after visiting the impressive art collection at the Konst Museum or joining locals in their daily fika ritual, which is just having tea and cake, it's an easy cycle ride to reach the end of the peninsula. From there, ferries shuttle visitors across to the neighboring coastal islands, where kayaking, fishing, and wild swimming await. Reykjavik, Iceland. Iceland's diminutive capital is small enough to explore in a day, yet size doesn't stop this Nordic star from pulsating with a big city energy. During the summer, the city hardly sleeps, with revelers pouring out of bars and clubs to chase the midnight sun. And rather than hurling between big-ticket attractions, this is a city to take in slowly. You know, spend a weekend soaking in the fresh air, which in my opinion is a welcome antidote to some of Europe's more traffic-clogged capitals. Bathing in the city's geothermal pools and watching tours just offshore. Once you've ticked off the main sites, use the city as a base for exploring the country's more otherworldly wonders. You only need to drive 30 minutes out of Reykjavik for a glimpse of the glaciers, lava fields, and natural drama that give Iceland its bucket list reputation. Turku, Finland. With its abundance of cafe terraces, Turku is often referred to as the Paris of Finland. But the country's oldest city and historic capital has a distinct vibe of its own. It is big on music for a start, with fabulous festivals throughout the year. Turku is also a leading light in sustainable tourism, with the city running electric boat trips, natural excursions, and food tours that showcase the finest local produce. That all forms part of Turku's plans to become carbon neutral and zero waste by 2040. So if you want to get there by greener means yourself, the city is easily reachable via train from Helsinki and ferry from Stockholm and Tallinn. Antwerp, Belgium. Paris, Amsterdam, and London. Those three city big hitters may only be a couple of hours or so from pocket-sized Antwerp, but here's a city that's reassuringly less visited, cheaper, edgier, and stuffed full of savvy creatives. And despite its size, this achingly cool port town packs a punch, racing to keep up with its better-known European fashion neighbors. It's home to stylish concept stores, the studios of design greats, diamond dealers, urban beach clubs, and streets humming with outdoor bars and cool restaurants, and best of all, you can get here by train. But hey, if you're enjoying this exciting video from us at Travel Confident, then scroll down, give this video a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Come on, go hit those buttons, and let's keep this awesome video going. Now, last but not least, we have Tirana, Albania. A visit to Tirana offers at once a glimpse into Albania's unsettling yet captivating recent history and an invigorating taste of a vibrant, rapidly evolving capital. The city combines fascinating architectural reminders of the country's communist chapter with a distinctly youthful energy. Perhaps best encapsulated by the monumental 1988 Tirana Pyramid into a youth-focused cultural hub. The city center is walkable and full of places to simply be, and as a pro tip, you should take a seat on the sofa-esque benches of Skanderberg Square with an iced coffee in hand. Nothing beats the sight and the feel of the moment. For stellar views and a sense of the landscape surrounding Tirana, head up Mount Dijkste with a cable car before taking a culinary journey through Albania at restaurant Muli Ju, which feels like a country retreat on the edge of the Grand Park. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to catch the new one, but in the meantime, check out this video shown on your screen now. We're sure you'll love it.